Up next on Israel Now News, we're pleased to present a new segment, Land of the Bible. We hope you enjoy it.
We are standing here at the southernmost portion of the Western Wall itself, the southwestern corner of the Temple Mount. The historian Josephus tells us some 2,000 years ago that this was a bustling marketplace where up to 1 million pilgrims would come during the pilgrimage festivals of Passover, Tabernacles, Pentecost. They would come here up from the pool of Siloam along the pilgrimage route and get the last things that they would need before going up to the temple. Now behind us today, what do we see? We see the remnants of the period of the destruction of the Second Temple at the hands of the Romans from the year 70. We can see along the Western Wall the burn marks from the fires that destroyed Jerusalem. We can see the stones that the Romans cast off behind me when they destroyed the temple, thrown down here along the pilgrimage road. We can see the broken pavement that was destroyed when the Romans threw off the stones from the Temple Mount. We can see the shops behind me destroyed. This is the moment of the destruction of Jerusalem and the Second Temple frozen in time. But this is also a place of hope, not only of destruction. Beside me, we see over here a stone that is more than 2,000 years old. This is the uppermost southwestern cornerstone of the Temple Mount itself. Now this stone has on it ancient writing, Hebrew, and it says on it, Lebeit HaTkiyah, to the Trumpeters House. Now what does this mean, the Trumpeters House? We know that in ancient times, during the time of the temple, there was a priest who would stand atop the Temple Mount, the southwestern corner, and on the eve of the Sabbath, on the eve of the festival, he would blow the trumpet, telling people the Sabbath is coming, the festival is coming, it's time to close your shops, it's time to make your last purchases and go home and get ready to accept the Sabbath, get ready to accept the festival. Today, in the modern Jewish state of Israel, we have a similar custom where before a Sabbath or festival, we will have a siren telling people it's time to get ready to accept the Sabbath, finish up all your preparations and get ready. The same thing we have today is what we had in ancient times. Now, the writing on this stone is significant. I one time brought my children here, my daughter Hodaya, who is 11, my daughter Eliana, who is 7.5. And I asked them to read the writing on the stone for me. And they said, Abba, Dad, it says Lebeit HaTkiyah, to the Trumpeters House. Now I took great pride in the fact that my daughters were able to read this writing, but not just because it shows me that they can read, but also because of a deeper significance. How many nations in the world today can go back some 2,000 plus years and be able to read the writing of their ancestors, to be able to speak the same language as their ancestors, to have the same holidays, customs, worship the same God, walk in their footsteps literally? Very few people can say that today. The Jewish people are among those who can. We are here today because this is where we are from. This is where our ancestors, going back thousands of years, walked. This is where the people who walked through the pages of this book, the Bible, prophets like Isaiah and Jeremiah, shared their vision for creating a moral, just society here in ancient Jerusalem. And we are striving today here in the modern Jewish state of Israel to create the type of society that they envisioned, literally walking in their footsteps, continuing their legacy by the Southern Wall excavations of the Temple Mount right here today in Jerusalem.